one will be one to be remembered, Kimmy. You were a class.
I'm going to stop it right there. I keep saying the same thing every video because I want you to understand. I had a tooth pulled about 8-9 hours ago, and I'm still a little out of it. So I'm getting a gold tooth, I decided. And Errol Spence is about to have his first interview since the week after Sean Porter fight. This is after the accident. Right now, it is 9:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Charlo, Harris and Charlo 2 are about. Oh shit, he's here! Look, he's here.
Spence in a very frightening car accident. Errol, it's great to see you. First time you've spoken in public about it. You look good. I think that's the first thing. How are you feeling? How is your health? How is your face? How's everything?
Everything's been good. Like everybody know, I've been in a horrible car accident, but I'm feeling good. I've spent a lot of time with my family, my friends, and my little girls, and just, enjoying the time with them while I've been off from boxing.
What was the extent of your injuries as far as your facial injuries, your teeth, everything?
My really was just sore. Like, my whole body was just sore. It was just I guess a miracle from God. And, he really protected me during the accident because, anybody else would probably been killed. So, it was just a blessing from God that, I was able to make it safe and I was able to return back to boxing next year.
We're looking at it right here, again, the scene of the accident, one car accident. What do you remember from it, Errol?
I don't really remember too much, but I can't really talk about the case now. I've been advised by my lawyer because it's still a pending case going on. So out of respect, I choose not to talk about it.
So I know there was a DUI involved as well. So is there anything legally that will keep you out of the ring, or before we deal with that, health-wise, anything that will keep you out of the ring, or can you get through this?
Oh, I definitely get through it. I'm fighting around May, June, so I'll be back real soon. I already started training last week. And I was feeling good. I hit the mitts and everything. I hit the ring and stuff too. So I'm feeling good so I can continue training and start in 2020.
It's all right. You're answering all these questions. You can come back in May. How does it feel training? And is there anything, again, with absorbing shots, again, to your face, given that you did have some injuries and dental work, I understand? Anything that you're worried about as far as even sparring before you get into the ring?
No, I feel good. Like I said, I've been working with my coach and everything like that, and I've been running and training still. So I feel good. I was back last week, and I wasn't sore or anything. I felt like, I just took a long time to rest. So I feel real good. It's just like it's been a miracle, and a blessing from God that, I haven't had anything serious that would have me out for a year or two, or just would have been, ending my career. So I'm just glad to be here with my kids, my family, my fans, and everybody who supported me, and the media and stuff like that. It's just a blessing just to be here, and I'm very gracious of it.
How did your body feel when you were training, just working out?
My body actually felt good. I took some time off, and now I think I'm rejuvenated, and I'm ready to get back in the gym and train hard, and hopefully fight one of the top fighters. I don't want a tune-up fight. I don't really want to fight Pacquiao, or if Garcia win the fight, I want to fight Danny Garcia. I'm supposed to fight him in January, but I had my accident, so that's the guy that I'm looking to fight.
Again, we're looking at the PBC welterweight landscape here. Errol Spence is the welterweight champion. He's got the WBC and the IBF belts. Pacquiao, Keith Thurman losing to Pacquiao. Danny Garcia looming. Sean Porter, who knows, maybe we see that again. I should mention Bud Crawford is also a titleist at welterweight. Any thoughts on any of these guys or Bud Crawford? Because, again, you're acknowledged as the top guy at welterweight. Who do you want to fight? What do you want to do?
Like I said, I'm the top dog in the division. I am the king of the welterweight division. And like I said, I know them guys wish that I wasn't back so fast, but I am back, and I want to fight the top names in the division. Whether it's Manny Pacquiao, whether it's Terrence Crawford, or whether it's Danny Garcia, I do want the top names, and I do want to be the undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
Fighting everybody then?
Definitely.
You think you'll be back in May?
I'll definitely be back in the summertime.
All right. Summertime, did you say, or May, or the spring, or summer? When do you think?
Summer or spring. I'll definitely be back. I'll definitely be back next year.
Any restrictions on sparring or anything like that, or any physical restrictions when you get back in the gym?
No restrictions at all. I've been cleared. They did all type of scans on me and stuff, and they think it's a miracle. So I can't explain it. All I gotta do is just thank God, and that I'm here. That I've been able to hear and touch my kids and kiss them, and I'm here with my mother and my father, and I can get the fans what they've been wanting. They've been wanting me to come back, Earl the True Spence. And I'm definitely going to put on a great showing when I do come back. And, the second time around, I'm not going to take anything for granted.
Right. And drive safely, obviously. What do you think happens in the main event tonight with Charlo and Harrison?
I think it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be really tough. Charlo is one of my stablemates, so of course I'm hoping Charlo will win. And he just got to stay focused and listen to the coach. And I feel like he'll come, victorious. But Tony Harrison is a tough guy. He's a guy that can box, can punch, that can do a lot of things that Jamel can do. So it's going to be a tough fight.
Errol, it's great seeing you. It's again as I see you, and I'm studying your face. Everything good, everything looks sound. And it's nice to see you back. And I know a lot of your fans are happy to see you back, the rest of the boxing world as well. Best of luck now in the next.
Well, there you have it. The rumors are true. He had to get his grill redone. I know that shit fucking hurts. I mean, my little bullshit, but I was in a coma for about 3 weeks. And that ICU shit ain't no fucking joke. That shit ain't no fucking joke. I was in ICU for about a good fucking... I was in ICU for about a month. Month and a half? About a month, like 5 weeks. Anyway, there's been a lot of speculation. There's a lot of rumors and everything. He's coming back. I'm glad he's coming back. I'm glad that he said the things that he said in regards to not taking shit for granted. Also, I think it was insensitive for Fox and PBC. I'm sure they probably prepped him, to show him that footage because of post-traumatic stress disorder and shit. That shit is real. So, for example, I can't watch shows like The Office. I can't watch South Park anymore. I can't watch fucking Drunken History, that show that come on Comedy Central. I can't drink Mountain Dew anymore, even though Mountain Dew is the reason why my teeth got fucked up. Before the coma, like it's certain shit that triggers, that makes you like cringe, and you be like, oh no, whoa, I can't, like it's certain shit I can't, like, because it reminds me of when I was in a hospital in the ICU and like of what I went through. So I think that part was a little bit insensitive of Fox to show him the footage of what he was going through or what he had went through. But as you can see, and I can tell from the photos, because my pop got dentures and shit, and I had to get him new teeth, like how like the shit looked different. And even when he first uploaded that first picture you see from weeks and weeks ago, where you see him like it looked like somebody holding him up, like the two dudes and shit, see him in the elevator, like, yo, like I've been knew that like he had some issues with his teeth, but nonetheless, I'm glad he's back. He's a multimillionaire boxer, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, and I want to see him fight either Keith Thurman or Danny Garcia as his first fight back. And I'm being lenient. And it's crazy because now Manny Pacquiao might fight him because he might think that So I'm happy for Errol Spence. Even though his team may want to baby him, he's saying that he wants to go straight for the gusto. But that drinking and driving shit ain't no joke. We've all done it before. People don't talk about it, but a lot of people, I'm not going to say majority, I don't know you, but a lot of people have driven over the limit before, and that shit's not cool. I remember the last time I did it, I've done it before. When I was in my late 20s and shit, that shit's not cool. The older you get, especially when you see something happen like this with somebody that, in this case, we follow and we cherish in regards to the boxing community, Errol Spence, that shit, man, like he could have been fucked up, I think about even today when I was in a dentist, I think about like, damn, like you never supposed to let no shit get like this. Like when I was in so much pain yesterday, and like the last 3 days not sleep, I'm not supposed to be doing fucking videos right now. I got a fucking tooth extracted, emergency shit on a fucking Saturday. And it's nothing compared to his shit. What I'm trying to say is, like, you go through a situation like that where your life, has flashed before your eyes. You're in the ICU. You got people wiping your ass, putting shit, like touching your dick and shit. That shit will humble you and make you really, really appreciate the beautiful things in life. Like the fucking holidays and being able to hug his kids. Yeah, he got fake teeth. But so what? He's a fucking alive. Like for real. I got all kind of shit and fucking scars and shit. Fucking weird shit all over my body. Like that shit. So like I said, I'm happy for Errol Spence. I'm happy that he's back. Like that shit was scary as fuck. And I still want to see him versus fucking fucking Bud Crawford by the end of fucking 2020. Go for it. Get the payday, because that's the biggest payday he gonna get unless he fight Manny Pacquiao. He's back now, so we can talk boxing shit. I want to see Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. And it's crazy because you know he's gonna get better dentures because by the time you get into the ring, you know your mouth guard. Like I first found out Luke Campbell ain't had no grill, and remember James DeGale don't got no grill. He lost his shit on some bridge or some shit somewhere. But we got one more fight left in the night, and then I'm fucking arresting them all. Next week we got credentials for Tank Davis versus Yurkis Gamboa, and I'm taking off the next couple of days and probably until Christmas. Like, I've had a beautiful year of, like, life. And I want Errol Spence to have that year in 2020. Like, when you have... Nobody knows. Like, they can't relate unless they've been through it themselves about a near-death experience. The shit you dream about. The things that you be thinking about. When you be thinking, like, wow, I'm here. Like, touching the grass. I remember when I first got out the hospital. No, rehab. I went from rehab to the hospital. But even when I got out the hospital, Thomas Jefferson in Philadelphia, Center City, Philadelphia. You know, I was airlifted from Delaware County to Thomas Jefferson, you know, and I remember getting out the hospital, getting into that ambulance. I couldn't walk, paralyzed from the waist down pretty much, heading to rehab in Delaware County, getting back close to my home, and like feeling that cold ass air. It was a February, or was it March? I think it was March. And feeling that cold ass air, and I'm like, like looking at the grass and shit, going to the other hospital, like taking my whole hand and swiping it across the ground with people dead skin cells and shit, looking like, look at this dust. I'm so fucking happy to be fucking alive. Like, that shit, man, that shit means something. Especially when you moving around and shit. Like, when you think people telling you may not be able to walk, or you may not be able to talk, or you may not be able to do this or that, and you doing that shit mean a lot. Like, a lot. And motherfuckers will never be able to understand that shit. But one thing for sure is, Errol Spence understands. I'm not saying he was an alcoholic. I'm not saying he shouldn't drink anymore. But drink motherfucker responsibly. Period. I used to be a heavy drinker and shit, but I wasn't no drinker where I was doing like dumb shit. Well, obviously I did drink and drive a couple times, as I said I did. But what I'm saying was, I wasn't like, oh, I'm so sad, I'm going to drink my sorrows away. No, I was partying, fucking bitches and getting money. But when you live that type of life, that's like life flash right before your eyes, man. You know, but we got to get to this main event. Main event's about to start soon. I want to see the ring walks and all that shit. Shout out to Errol Spence. I'm glad that he's back. And I was doing cool my last two videos before this. But since I've been talking, shit, I got to put some more gauze. I got to go rinse my mouth. By the way, I am getting a gold tooth. I can't get it for another 8 weeks or some shit, they said. Because the bone has got to, like, heal up. Somebody just, yeah, bro. I got your message, bro. So, yeah. TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. People messaged me already about Errol Spence's interview. Subscribe.